this is a topic that can be difficult for a lot of people, right? But when you reframe the way you look at stuff, anything is possible. Like, genuinely, anything is really possible. And this is not going to be, I'll say this, as cliche as it fucking sounds. Everything starts up here. Everything starts up here. When something happens to you, you can either go, fuck, why me? Or you can say, fuck it, try me, let's do it. And something as simple as that shift in perspective ties perfectly into what we're going to talk about today. Everything in life is preparing you for something, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be directly tied to it, right? But everything you learn, everything you experience, all the wisdom you gain, all the great times you have, all the shitty times you have, everything's preparing you for something. And one thing to always note, and this is something that I learned, it's a story. It goes like this, roughly, right? Because I'm driving, but the story roughly goes like this. At one time there was a great king, and he sent one of his servants to get him a ring. And the ring, he wanted it to make him sad during good times and make him happy during sad times. And this servant of the king went far and wide. He went far and wide to find this ring. Nobody had anything like it until he stumbled upon one. He went into the jeweler's office, or the jeweler's, whatever the fuck you call that shit. And he said, I'm here for the king. Do you have a ring that when he looks at it will make him happy during sad times and will make him sad during happy times? The jeweler sat there and thought about it for a moment, and he said, one moment, I have just what you need. The jeweler goes and gets it and comes back. And the servant looks at the ring. The servant of the king looks at the ring and said, this is perfect. Brings it back to the king. The king is at a party, right? The king is at a party and they're celebrating something, right? Whatever they were celebrating. And the servant hands the ring to the king. The king looks at it and says, this is perfect. You know what that ring said? I'ma fucking tell you. That ring said, this too shall pass. Whenever you're going through a shitty time in life, this shall pass. Whenever you're going through an amazing time in life, this too shall pass. Life is all about waves. And when you learn to handle your emotions, when you learn to handle yourself, you learn to navigate those waves. If you had a linear life, life would be so fucking boring. If nothing bad ever happened to you, how would you grow? If nothing good ever happened to you, how would you grow? The sun needs the rain. Or I'll put it like this. The moon and the sun both have separate times. But they both shine bright alone. They both shine so bright alone. You don't have to be perfect. It's not about you having to do everything exactly the right way all the time. Give yourself some grace and just continue to go for your goal, whatever it is. Your time is coming. My time is coming. I love you guys. let's fucking win.